Hey y'all! I would say Scott here, but that's f***ing lie. Anyways, I know what you're thinking. I only want Nintendo products, but I refuse to pay for anything with the words Mario, Kart, 8, and a deluxe in the name. Well, Nintendo's got you covered. So first, let's take a look at all the racing games that I've played by Nintendo. This should be quick. First is Mario Kart 1, the OG, the original, the first. Yeah, blows. Now, let me start off by saying that I've played the original game on an old CRT TV with the original cartridge and the original controller, and oh boy does it make a difference. Playing on the Switch, much like other games, just doesn't feel right, especially with a Pro Controller or Joy-Cons. And that's not me being a retro snob, the picture looks a million times better on an old tube TV. Items and modes are a fun little distraction, but nothing I'd want to play for more than 15-20 minutes at a time. You can't play this with a sibling or a friend for too long before it gets old. It has to age, especially when it comes to drifting, item balance, and all that other bullshit. But I mean, overall, it did its job for back in the day, and it's a fun little game to come back to every now and then. Just nothing I'd pick over something like Mario Kart 7. Next is Mario Kart 8. -1. Damn you, Nintendo, I don't want to do math, I want to play Nintendo games! What are these satanic symbols? This one has a special place in my heart because I played the absolute reels off of it on my 2DS. Yes, 2DS, because, say it with me now, I was poor. Now, this game has provided a lot of stuff that will forever stay in the following Mario Karts. But for me, this is all I need. Nintendo, just give us a remastered port on the Switch, please? Please. Take it. Last game featuring everyone's favorite mustache maniac, and according to Matt Pat from Game Theory, a sociopath. Now, I don't remember this game too much because I had Mario Kart on my 2DS, and we got rid of our Wii pretty much like right after we got it, but this game is great too, especially for parties. I always wanted to play this game because of the infamous Wii Wheel. Look, Ma, I'm doing it! Now, some other Nintendo racing games include Diddy Kong Racing, and the only thing important about this one is that it was made by Rare. F-Zero, which looks like an amazing game, but I've never played it. It is on my bucket list, right next to Fling Smash and Pizzeria Simulator. Non-Nintendo games include Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, There's Suck, and There's Suck, guess which one this is. And then we get into unlicensed Nintendo racing games. They have it all, Garfield Kart, and Garfield Kart. What more do you need, a sponge? Yeah, also SpongeBob Kart. It might as well throw in Shrek Kart into the picture. I remember Nickelodeon Racers as a shitty racing game that you'd play at Chuck E. Cheese. Minus the shitty racing part. Damn, math! I would always get, like, second or first place. It's spreading. It was never that hard. Just a fun little kids game with your favorite characters. It was like a childhood party. You had Timmy, SpongeBob, Danny Phantom, even characters I didn't see all the time like Aang or Angelica. And then of course there's always that one shitty racing game that you get for your console. For me, that was Sonic Riders on the Xbox 360. This game plagued my childhood in so many ways. But you know me, I can only talk shit about Nintendo. And damn it, it's not Nintendo! Well, if it's Nintendo games you're looking for. Ha! Thank God, maybe some. But back to Sonic Riders. I hate this game. It was like playing Limbo, but if the Limbo instructor made the game for the height of toddlers. Now, I had a fairly good Kinect setup at my grandparents' house. A good 5 feet by 7 feet with nothing in my way, and the Kinect angled to be looking at me perfectly. But before I give this game a big, hearty middle finger, let me give you some context. I started to get into retro games at this time, learning about the Bit Wars, Sega, Nintendo, Atari, and seeing how I've only played Mario games, I was dying to try a Sonic game, any Sonic game. I mean, it's Sonic, it has to be good, even my dad said it. And then I went down a deep dark hole. See, this game tainted Sonic's name for me so much that when I got a Sonic Collections on my DS, I hated it, and it wasn't until Sonic Mania where I gave the series another chance. How bad was this game? Well, it made Grandma's back hurt just by looking at it. Seriously, my flexible little 10-year-old body couldn't get past the tutorial. It made me lean back to dodge obstacles, but if you leaned back too far, it would disconnect and pause. You couldn't go on your knees because the game would call you out for cheating, and I could barely ever get that sweet spot. It looked like I was trying to imitate the Matrix. Yup, that's why I adamantly hate it so much. Now, 3 years later, I thought maybe I was just a dumb 10-year-old. I was, but no, I still had the same problem. And well, that's all the racers we have time for today. Maybe next time I'll talk a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, maybe not at all because this was a huge waste of time. But I figured I'd talk about video game kart racers for a bit because real racing is freaking horrifying.